Morning, folks. It is just cool enough to wear a hoodie. Like, it's definitely not cold. It's definitely overkill. A long sleeve shirt would be fine. But it feels good to wear a hoodie. Feels damn good. Uh-oh. It's fine. The old smell check. What do we got going on? It's Friday. Hopefully not. Hopefully we'll get some overtime this weekend. It's been a short week, so I don't even got 40 hours, man. Well, so then you kind of don't want to work the weekend because you get straight time for working a weekend. Damn. See, that's why I wish we were working 10s or something. Because then even a short week, you still get your 40. Gosh dang. Oh well. Went to the dollar store yesterday. Mr. Piggy has no ears already. Which means he doesn't squeak. But I bet I could make it squeak and then he's gonna be pissed. That is outside. Oh. He ran over like, hey, I thought I killed that thing. Let's see if he comes in. He's sitting by the door. What else we got? Dollar store. Got some aluminum foil there. Huge mistake. It's pretty much tissue paper. But it was $1.25. They need to change their name. Like, I get it. Like, they can't have things be $1. That 25 cents is really helping them. But, I mean, you are no longer the dollar store. In most states, it wasn't $1 anyways. Because of damn tax. Oh, shoot. Get the hell out of here, moth. Oh, don't be going in my closet. I'm going to need some mothballs up in here. Get the hell out. Get. Oh. Oh. I think I got him. Damn, that's live action. Oh, yo, Let's do it. Acorn update. Okay. I got ones with the tops on them. Nothing. No dice. Oh, this one feels weird. No. False alarm. Nothing. That's a rock. Nothing. Yo, speaking of acorns, I found another good one yesterday on our run, and I went to the store. I had the acorn. It was sitting in the center console of the van in like the cup holder. This is why I'm convinced this flippin' dog has thumbs, dude. I'm telling you, he's got thumbs. No sprouts yet, guys. Nothing. Nada. Oh, that is burnt. Whoops. It wasn't in the cup holder. It's in this little rectangular spot in the cup holder, like pull out, which it's only like that wide. How did he get his nose in there and his mouth to like get the acorn out? Like he can't even get his snout all the way in there. Like he's maybe licked it up. I don't know. But then how didn't he choke? But I get back to the van after going to the store. I went to Target. Was completely lost. I don't belong in a Target. Like you walk in there, it's nice and clean. I walked in there, smelly and dirty from a run. Looking like a hobo. I wanted to find like I want to get a platform for when I take a shower. Not like a platform, but like I guess you could say like almost like a cutting board or something almost, but not. I want like I don't know what you would call it. Just like some slats of bamboo or something. Maybe there's a couple rods through it, or there's just more bamboo or something on the bottom. But like a floor mat, but it's not a floor mat, it's wood. Like, I don't really know what you would want to call it. But I want one of those to put down for when I shower, because when I've been doing outdoor showers exclusively, pretty much. Not pretty much, like absolutely. Unless I go home and see my parents, like that's the only indoor shower I get. So when I'm out there, I'm just like, number one, I can wear my sandals, but I'd prefer not to. And if I don't, well, then my feet are just getting freaking dirty as hell in the dirt. Or, since I got like winter feet 24/7, and the bottom of my feet are a bunch of pansies, I'm like stepping on rocks and I'm like, ooh, ow, ow, that hurts. That's the thing. So, I took the butter out. I know I did. Yep. So, yeah, I wanted to try to find one of those. I don't know where I would find that. I mean, I'm sure Amazon will have it, but fuck Amazon. Yeah. So, it was maybe a 5-minute ordeal. Maybe. Because I was able to read, they had the nice little overhead, like, oh dear, that didn't go well. There we go. They had the little overhead sign, so I was able to navigate to the bathroom section. And I navigated to, like, the kind of area rug things, like, ooh, maybe somebody had the bright idea to label that as an area rug, even though it's not a rug. Not the case. But, and I mean, I'm not just like a shopper. Obviously, I can't just shop for things to put in places. But I don't know how anybody's doing that right now, because I feel like every store I go into doesn't have squat in it. Like, most of the shelves are just empty. Because even this places like area rugs and like doormat rugs, most of their slots on the shelf were empty, which is crazy. I don't know if they're like clearing out old stocks to get ready for like pumpkin spice latte season or something. I don't know. I mean, like maybe just a bunch of like fall with like a bunch of leaves, and then like fall in love with my home or something, like some cheesy fucking live, laugh, love shit. I don't know. But no luck there. Oh, broken bicycle update. I ordered parts because guy that had used parts just disappeared off the face of the earth. Okay. And it's absolutely crazy. Pilot hair. It's crazy that the cheapest way to fix my bicycle, well, I shouldn't say the cheapest because it was not the cheapest, but the most logical, I guess. So the cheapest route would have been to buy the part that broke, the hub that the axle goes through, and have someone rebuild the wheel. I don't fuck around with spokes. Like, I could probably YouTube and get it close, but there's most likely no way for me to get it 100%, especially because you typically need a stand to do it in, to hold it all. I don't have one of those, and I'm not about to buy one just to do this, nor exactly do I have this space to store it. And like, you could be like, oh, well, build one. Yes, I could build one, but that's just more money going towards this problem, right? So I could have done that, and that would have worked out to be roughly, I figured, between getting the hub, the guy at the bike shop suggested getting new spokes for the wheel, because he said you will likely strip a couple, trying to tighten them you know, when you're putting it back together to get the wheel round again, or concentric rather. So I said, okay. So I budget for the hub, a couple spokes, somebody to true the wheel, meaning like they'll adjust the spokes to make it concentric, and then that's all I would have had to buy. Oh, and rim tape, because I have to untape the inside of the rim, which I would have to redo that. Roughly be about $270, almost $300. Crazy. And that's not a top of the line part. That is like an acceptable replacement. It's not bottom of the barrel, but it's definitely not the best hub assembly that is out there for these bikes. And then the guy's like, well, we can typically, like, people only do what you're doing if they have like really nice rims, or they only do what you're doing if they have already replaced, you know, a hub, and they're like upgrading it to just like a little bit better one, or something super catastrophic goes wrong with it, because most of the really good ones you can service every part inside of it. So I'm like, okay, like what do people do? He's like, well, they buy the whole wheel, like pre-assembled, ready to rip. That's that. And I'm like, okay, like I don't see how that's any cheaper. And he's like, you'd be surprised. I'm like, okay. So like, entertain me. Like, tell me how much out the door right now you can get me a wheel that will solve my problem. And he's like, all right, let's go look. He gets on the computer, does his thing. Out the door, tax and all, $376. So I'm like, all right, I can get brand new everything. Rim, spokes, hub, for $70 more. And no work done on my part. Minimal. I have to change the tire over. That's fucking easy. That's it. Just take it out of the box, put some sealant in the tire, put the tire on, blow it up, done. I went with that option. I can't believe, like, that's the thing. And also I can't believe this fix cost me, you know, it's not $500, but it's freaking close in my eyes. I don't know. Crazy. So that's the broken bike story. It's still broken, 100%. But we're on the road to recovery, we'll say. And then I was thinking, if that dude ever does pop back up and decide to message me back about his used hub. See, and the used route, if I could have got this guy's used part, still would have cost me what? Like the cheapest possible spokes, wheel truing, hub. Like $220. Crazy. And that's just putting somebody's used part on my bike and hoping like it lasts a while. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could put this brand new one on and I mean, let's hope that it lasts a while. Wild and crazy. Got like 7 things at the grocery store yesterday. Cost me $46. I feel like I just need to start walking out with my groceries. Just don't even pay. Like, I'm just gonna take these, thanks. I've been a law-abiding citizen my entire life. You know, with some things here and there, of course, because nobody's perfect. But I'm just gonna start feeding myself for free. Just walk out. Which, like, from the days of when I worked Home Depot or like Advanced Auto Parts, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Nobody. They're like, I'm not gonna do that. It's not the right thing to do. But if it got to that point, I absolutely would. But also, like, nobody's gonna do nothing. They can't. It's like against company rules to like chase anyone or do anything during a theft, which to me like blows my mind. Like, dude, if I work here and I see somebody stealing, like, I'm gonna do something. And they're like, you'll get fired. I'm like, what? Yeah, it's an insurance liability thing. We can't have that, blah, blah, blah. Like, what? So, you'd rather fire me instead of, like, correct the issue that's happening? Yeah. Oh. Doesn't make any sense. Not to me, at least. I have a neighbor today, which is rare. I'm in a random like shopping mall parking lot because my nice wooded secluded spot was taken last night. That's like a thing. You're not like fighting for a home, but like kind of. Stay away from that neighbor. Yeah, like if you plan on parking somewhere and you roll up and somebody's parked there, you're like, damn. Like, what are you gonna do? Knock on their door and be like, hey, I was gonna park here tonight. That's why, like, that's why it kind of sucks when it's not really the case now, but when you're in an area that doesn't have a lot of options for like camping or stealth parking or camping or whatever, kind of sucks. You're like, dang, all right. And I'd say I could go to the Walmart here, but the Walmart here is crazy. Because it's Boston area, there's limited parking. Like, I'm not in Boston, but I'm like just outside of it, I'd say, like maybe by 20 minutes, which is, to me, is far enough away. Like, I don't want to go any closer to it. But I'm not meant to drive in these kinds of places. I drive much too slow. Much too slow. That actually went pretty good. Am I an adult today? That went really well. Where was I going with that? Walmart. The Walmart in town here is like, it's not, how do I put it? Like, it's like a 2-story Walmart, except I don't think anything inside is on, I mean, nothing inside's on the second floor, but you park underneath of the Walmart. And my van's too tall to fit under there. So I'm not parking at Walmart. Like, I just can't. So that's like a no-go for me as far as like a a for sure place to stay. Where else? There's not many hotels close by at all, which is surprising. There is like 2, but they're wildly inconvenient to access. So, like, could it be done? Yes. Am I being picky? Yeah. They're also typically extremely busy. So it's one of those, okay. Like I'm gonna try to like sneak in a parking spot, you know, because it's like packed, which is no big deal. But also I'm picky because I like to try to find a spot where I can let roommate just roam around. Like, this is so thin. Wicked thin. It's fine. It'll work. Yes, I mean, I'm choosy too because I try to find a spot that he can roam in the mornings or in the evenings. Ideally, I like to find a spot where I can shower, where I don't need to be moving all around. That's an annoyance to me. I would like to park and be done. And if I want to shower, I can go shower. I can let him walk around. I can cook. I can do whatever. I'm not like, and I had to do this last night because my spot, I can absolutely shower there. This spot, the time that I wanted to park, absolutely not. There are cars everywhere. People are driving by. Like, no way can I shower. Which brings me to another issue of like, how long have I been talking? Oh, I gotta go. Dang it. Dang it. Let me pack the fridge and I'll ramble. So last night, I was gonna shower at the little spot in the woods. Cool. I couldn't do that because people were in my spot. I was like, damn it. This is what it is, you know, tough shit. Now my train of thought's gone because I didn't realize I've already been talking for 30 freaking minutes about nothing. So, and I know I can't shower here because there's just way too many people. Oh, the swing gate. That's gonna be an issue because right now I like to back up close to things. That way when the doors open, there's just enough room to like box me in kind of thing. Whether it be like a brick wall or whatever, like just like a wooded area, something like that. In order for me to swing this gate out, I'm gonna have to be like 6 feet away from like whatever's back there, which the doors are maybe only 3 feet, you know, like they're 3 feet wide, each of them, so I can be closer. I can be half the distance. Also, what's next to me is going to have to be really far away. Like, I can't be too close to one side because the swing has to go all the way out. And it has to go all the way out because if I only bring it from stowed position to 90, like, the door's still in the way. Like the box is still in the way of the door. The only way to get the doors open is to have it swung all the way open. Which then had me think, all right, right now I have it swinging on the left side of the van. So if you're looking at the back of the van, it would swing to the left. Maybe I need to take this contraption, flip it, have it pivot to the right. And the reason I say that is because the right-hand door has the handle on it. So if I pivot it, like most of the way, whatever, I can crack the right-hand door, like just open it a little bit, reach in, open the left-hand door all the way. The left-hand door has access to the shower, and that's where the shower head holder is and all that jazz. And that's where most of my activity stuff is anyways. So, like my snowboard, my bike, all the activity stuff is typically on the left-hand side. The right-hand side right now is my tools, because easy access. I don't need to access both doors. I can just, boom, open that. My tools for work and all that kind of stuff are sitting right there. So, but I won't need to do that. We're rambling here, folks. I don't got time for this. I gotta see what time it is. Pilot, what time is it, bud? Did you go pee or something? I wasn't watching you. I never am really watching you. I'm kind of like a... We got a couple minutes. We got 5 minutes. I gotta check the timer on this thing. 5 minutes. Okay. So, but I guess it's flippable either way. Like, no, at whatever. That'd be terrible. One day I've like gone to throw some liquid out the door, and I knew he was out there, but for some reason I thought he was farther away, and I almost threw it right on top of him. It's kind of funny. This is live action, folks. I'm just working through a problem here. I guess what I'm thinking about is the fact that I can flip my pivot point left to right at any point until I weld my flagpole on. Which even then, I guess it would be flippable still, because then I could just change what side the cap is on the pipe. That means nothing to you. I'm just, again, talking out loud. I need to do it sometimes. I do it often to myself. Oh, shoot, I forgot to wash my dishes. No surprise there. So yeah, that kind of presents an issue with the job box thing. Like, just like the amount of space needed for me to access the back of the van. Because then I was thinking too, like, okay, well, I typically like to back into places while parking, even just regularly, like going to the store, I like to back in, or like mountain biking, I get to trailhead, I like to back in. That way I'm not like getting ready in like the driving area of the parking lot, you know, where everybody's pulling in and I'm doing all that jazz. So if that's the case, if I like to back in, I'd have to have the nose sticking out like 6 feet. I wouldn't be able to park next to anybody because I need 6 feet next to me. This job box thing just kind of made things it's a bit difficult. I'm not regretting it, and I'm not like abandoning it, but who knows, maybe I'll do it and then realize this freaking sucks, I'm not going to do this anymore. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. That's probably totally been 5 minutes. I'm not even keeping track. But what else? Yeah, it's kind of, oh, the moving around thing. So I had to do that last night. So, number one, I went to go park somewhere and I couldn't. It's like, damn. And it sucks because like it's like definitely out of the way to get there. I'm like, shit. So then I'm like, all right, well, what about this other spot? Like, I know this parking lot has like a closed down store next to it. Maybe I can park on that far end where that closed down store is. Maybe I could squeeze in a shower in like a dark corner. Something like that. That would be cool. Cool. Where is it? Not the case. Lights everywhere. So I come here to this parking lot. There's a front loader on the other side for like when it snows, which is crazy because like, does it even snow in Boston? Anyways, there's one of those over there. I just pull up right next to it. I shower right there, which was probably even worse than the lit up spot of the abandoned store like parking lot, because this one's literally right next to the entrance to this main shopping plaza, which has Stop and Shop, Floor and Decor, Buffalo Wild Wings, Five Guys, a couple other eateries. But yeah, so I just shower right next to everybody. That sucks when you have to be like running around to find a spot to do whatever you're trying to do. Shower or park and sleep for the night. Whatever, you know. But kind of comes with the territory. Oh well. Alright, that's it. I'm like way over time. I got a boogie.